So, hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of our interview series. Today we're joined by someone very special. Today we're joined by Siddhant. Hi Siddhant, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good as well. Okay, so Siddhant, I really want to dive right into our questions. The first one being, where are you pursuing your bachelor's degree? What is your major? And were you sure about your major right from the beginning, or did you take like an aptitude test to figure it out?
Okay, so I am doing my bachelor's degree from Northeastern University, which is in Boston. My major is business administration, and I did take an aptitude test, but like before my aptitude test, I was kind of sure that I want to major in business administration, but like I still took the aptitude test, which like told me a lot about like what I can do, especially like when like the team really told me like I should consider a dual major in math and
Mhm.
business because like my aptitude for math was really strong, but then I decided to like continue with just business.
Yeah, that does make a lot of sense. And moving on to my next question to you, now that you're currently studying in the US, right? So did you only initially apply to the USA? How did you actually make your final choice?
So I was sure that I want to go to the US for my bachelor's, but I still applied to UK and Canada, uh,
Mm-hmm.
just to keep my options open,
Yeah.
like in case I change my mind. But like when I got into Northeastern, I was like I have to go here, so that's how I made my decision.
Yeah, that definitely makes a lot of sense. So how active is actually the student community at Northeastern?
So I wouldn't say it's a very tight-knit community in Northeastern because like there are a lot of students. It's one
Hmm.
of the largest private institutions in US, but there are a lot of campus clubs which keep hosting a lot of events. So like it's very engaging, I'd say.
Perfect. And you spoke about like a lot of campus clubs being there on college. So that makes me want to ask you, like, are you a part of any of these clubs?
I had been a part of the Student Government Association in my first year. I was a senator representing the business school. So I did that for a year. After that, I took
Mhm.
part in the Husky Startup Challenge known as the HSC. It was organized by the E Club. So I took a part in that and I was a finalist, but like yeah, that was how it
Yeah, but
went.
that's really impressive that you've been a part of like a lot of clubs and really
Yeah.
diverse clubs also on campus. That's really great. Okay, so what would you say are the highlights of these last 2 years that you spent at university?
So the last 2 years, I've made a lot of new friends. So that was kind of interesting, like meeting a lot of new people. Obviously, going into
Mhm.
a new city, a new country was a different experience in its own.
Yeah, that's very wholesome also to hear that
Yeah.
the friends are like the main part that you really want to take back later on. And what we've heard is you've also taken up like a summer program after your freshman year. What inspired you to do so?
So I did take a summer program. I went to London School of Economics in London. So basically Northeastern Geo has a lot of affiliations with a lot of universities around the world, so you can just go for a summer session for abroad like
Mm-hmm.
as a
Yeah.
part of your degree. So I went there for two sessions of LSE. The reason I went there was I wanted to explore a new country, so that's why I went there. And LSE is amongst the best business schools in
Of
the world,
course,
so like
yeah.
why not.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And you spoke about like LSE. How was your like experience at London School of Economics for this summer program? What was your best part?
So, in terms of experience, exploring London and staying there was a good part, like was a
Mm-hmm.
perk in itself. Apart from that, the education system in US and UK is very much different, and like they are the best
Mm-hmm.
countries in the world for education.
Right.
So, experiencing the education in both the places was like a good part, and like staying in London, meeting new people was
Mm.
also one of the best parts about it.
Yeah, I guess that's like very lucky that you've got to experience both the US education
Yeah,
system. I'm probably sure the Indian education system as well and the UK
yeah.
education. That's like a trio. That's really great. Coming back to the US and coming back to Northeastern, what is the strength of your classes at Northeastern for your major specifically?
So in normally not in Northeastern, like class size can vary from like 15 to maybe 100, 150, 200 students depending on what course you are doing. But like specifically for business core classes, it's about 30 to 40 students in a class.
Hmm. Okay, that makes me wonder that the program is really selective with the
Yeah.
type of people that are coming in. Yeah. And did you have any difficulties figuring out your food preferences in the US coming from like a country like India where we're so diverse with the kind of food that we're eating?
So obviously there are difficulties. Every Indian faces difficulties
Mm-hmm.
like when they move abroad, whether they eat vegetarian food or non-vegetarian, because the taste is really different. It's like quite bland over there,
Mm-hmm.
but like you have to adjust. And like if you're a vegetarian, the options are really very, very less. And like if you are in a college dining hall, you have to eat the same food every day. So it kind of gets boring, but like you have to learn how to adjust with that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Also, the aspect of compromise comes in like position.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't eat out every day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. My last question to you, did you find enough opportunities to visit your family in these last 2 years?
I'd say yeah, because it's like I am at home right now. This is
Mhm.
like the fifth or sixth time I've come back. So like my family really says like how like I don't think anyone else comes so soon. Like I come like every 3 or 4 months. So
Mhm.
yeah, I do get a lot of opportunities to come back.
Yeah, but that's really great. I'm pretty sure you like enjoy your time spending at home and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
Every time you are in America, you feel like well, I have to go home, I have to go
Hmm.
home.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, with that, Siddhant, we come to an end of this like very nice, really joyful, fun interview. So happy for you to actually be on this platform and give us your insights and inputs. I'm pretty sure it's going to help a lot of students out there who want to apply or who are currently in university facing the same experiences as you. So thank you so much, and we wish you all the best for your future.
You're welcome.